Right, finally, hello, and welcome back to the population simulator. We have people, there are problems, many of them, but let's get cracking. Right, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee again. Welcome back to another episode of the testing series, Palmanova series, unfinished building series. I don't know, 3 division, not making internal of the buildings series. No, this is a mod. Robs is one at best, so yeah. Anyway, we're here. 738 people, and this is not enough. And also, I have a couple of problems. Like, for example, here I have 23 workers that have a very low education level. School is not done. School's out for summer. School's out forever. I think that's how the song goes. Exactly, word to word, tone for tone. That's I'm telling you. This is how the song goes. Anyway, so we have approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vehicles on the way. They are definitely not bringing enough. Oh, maybe they are. No, we will see if the school is going to be done in time. Probably not, but we still have the... so what I did, populate 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. I populated those. This one came later, and I populated them all with the imported people. That would be for rubles. No non-educated people. I probably will do that with dollars, using dollars, but for now, no. And I found out that I never did this before. I never populated without having all the amenities. Like I'm gonna show you here, like let's say this building is a perfect example. 5 workers can't work because of the low education level. They're gonna have to be re-educated eventually. Children cannot go to school because all schools are inaccessible, not functional or full. 15 citizens unable to participate in sports. Yes. Church, spirituality, and pub tavern. All of those things are actually quite... Oh, finally, here you have something at least. We have the access to these bad boys. All right, they finally built this footpath here. This was the stranglehold on our economy, alcohol economy. So finally we have the people going to pub, which is nice. Not so many of them, by the way. Oh, they can go to the bus station, so people from bus station can walk here to get beers. I think that's how it works as well. Also, Dennis. Oh, Dennis, shout out to Dennis. We had a nice conversation yesterday. Also said about shopping centers that they always go first to shopping center which is functioning. We need to always be on lookout on what the situation is going to be there. Oh, we have first prisoner. How long you're in for? Oh, he's only been in for a year. I actually don't think this is a year. Maybe it's a year, because they don't get old as fast. So yeah, you can see here his criminality is already 0. We can easily release him because there's no point in holding him. He's already fixed. So yeah, anyway, but that's it. Minor crime here. We have police station working. We have a kindergarten here, but yeah, it's quite limited because I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, and I made boo-boos, couple of boo-boos actually. But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna go and focus today on trying to resolve all of these, let's call them minor problems, even though I doubt that they are really minor problems. 121 meters. Ooh, this is gonna be a rough one. Will they be able to take the trash from the kindergarten here? We'll see. Here, yes. And yes, once the footpath is done. Here, these guys already have a disposal area here, so that's it. And there's no university. There's no sports facilities. All of these need to be built. I am focusing first, America first, piggy. Oh, I was such a knee slapper. I'm not. I'm just talking head here, so I'm just like repeating the stuff. I'm just for FYI, I'm apolitical in this. In any case, I just like to make fun of the world because if you don't laugh, you cry. What else can you do with situations like these? Here we go. Road dumper trucks needed here, but unfortunately, I won't be focusing on any specific thing. Oh, look at this! This guy. This was definitely a dumper truck loading hazardous waste here. There's another one there. I don't know if it's full. Why he has a mixed waste? Get rid of that mixed waste. For some reason, the guy had a mixed waste. Yeah, it says hazardous waste. Okay, fine. We're importing two. We should be importing two hazardous waste trucks of hazardous waste and yeah, whatever. Oh, cheat mode, CHE. There we go. I have a bucket of coffee and it's delicious. Okay, so going further, let's see the. What do we have? What do we have? Technical University, not yet. We will definitely have to focus on some of the construction, some of the buildings. I had a problem with the people. People are actually big problem. Footpaths needed to finish a lot of footpaths. Look at these guys here. I'm still allowing them to come here. I stopped the students and there's no tourists, but I can stop them as well. I'm just trying to leave them with opportunity to have, like, for example, if you pause here, you can see sports, culture. Yeah, all of these things are actually necessary for people and they don't have access to this. They do have access to the library. They should be able to walk there. And we have some people in library, 3 of them, 8 people capacity. So I hope that they're gonna go there eventually and that their needs are gonna be met. So we're gonna monitor this. But sorry to say, sorry not sorry is we need the education level. Education, and I will give locals right to work here. Oh, did this guy just... Okay, no, they're going to library. Oh, we have this guy here. We didn't say prohibit waste disposal. They are already throwing it here. I'm gonna go just allow all of them until I get back to track, understanding what waste is produced where. Until then, here we go, hazardous waste, nice. Hospital is connected, so if I go here and check what's connected, you can see here very easily. Right. Okay, let's move. Okay, sorry about that. That was a big sneeze on my part. Right. We have the recycling doesn't work, but we have mixed waste over here. I think hazardous waste is... Oh, do these guys generate hazardous waste? Because they use chemicals. That's interesting. People say that whatever uses chemicals creates hazardous waste, but that's not true. Because these guys don't create hazardous waste. What about the general waste, sir? General waste is fine because they are connected to this dump area, so it's fine. I really need to be careful. Oh my God, this is still not done. Ooh, we need to be careful about this because we're missing drinking water and electricity here. It's only June, so I don't expect temperatures to go down too severely, but the heating plant, it does get people. We have a couple of buses delivering people here, but they don't get water and electricity, so we need to be careful. Okay, I'm gonna go and plan for the further development. We have this one here free, and we have this one free, so 1 and 3. Do I need to focus on something? Yeah, let's go with sports facility. That would be 1. And now we have 3 left. The university, I'm gonna skip that for now. Church is being made, but only by locals. I don't want to put more people than this here. We have a couple of these. I think more important than university is the infrastructure, delivering whatever, electricity, water, whatever you need to the heating plant here. So I'm gonna go with this, that will be number 3, because this is only 71 days to finish. I'm gonna give them the other side of the coin, and that will be this one here. Build 3, finish. We can put this to higher priority just so we know. And we have here water infrastructure, but water infrastructure is a little bit more complicated because it has few more steps along the way, including this one here, which, you know, probably I should go... well, look at this one. Actually, this one can have locals working on it. These overground thingy... Oh, this is just a switch. My bad, this is just a switch. Doesn't matter, locals can fix this as well. So, yeah, this is the excess workers we have. Everybody else is working. The... let's see, oh, this is finished as well. Yay, I guess. These guys are connected to the trash, to the waste. Whoa. Sell vehicles, no, what is this? Yeah, they're connected, okay. I was like, why is this, what's this button do? I thought that was, this one is done, waste. Okay, sure. brown waste and blue waste. That's how we call the Dinamo Zagreb. I'm kidding. I'm a fan of the other club, so yeah, the one that loses always. But hey, oh. Anyway, they have blue jerseys. The other ones might have white. In any case, we have the university over here. We have a crane. Currently, there's only 9 people working. I will actually give them 20. Let's go a little bit. No, I think 20 is actually good. This needs to be finished. As soon as this is done, I think we're gonna need college-educated people for this, for the school. So we will have. Let's see how the connections work around here. We have only 1, 2, 3 buildings connected to this school. We need to find out what is stopping us to be better connected. So if I go with this one, and you can see here, it's all good up until here. So this is the one that needs to be prioritized. So please prioritize this one, because when we finish that one, I believe the rest of it is gonna be well connected. What's with this here building? What is preventing you? They say here. No, why is it blue here? Why is it light blue over here? There's nothing here. They should be in the range of this right-hand side building here, this one. I don't see why this is, and this one here. They say that it's not in range. Ah, right, but because they would get a shortcut if they had gone somewhere else. That would be this one here. Okay, so let's put this one as priority as well. So yeah, hopefully that's gonna work out nicely. Yeah, that's the plan for now. So yeah. Oh, they already delivered the gravel here. Yeah, so let them work on this. We're gonna focus on it later. Ooh, look at this medium voltage wire. This is going fast. This one's school medium. Yeah, that's the one that now has extra workers working. 27 out of 97. That's way more than an average. So this is gonna be done very shortly. I actually don't need them working here anymore. So this is bus 2. What do I want them to work on? Bus 2, I'll do it like this. F3. Let's see where we stopped with the water infrastructure for the heating plant over here, and then we're gonna go further. When we get to it. Unemployment too high. Yeah, indeed, because there's a lot of because there's only few people, and they have a low education level. So yeah. We're gonna have to put them through the schooling system, so let's see how that's gonna work. All the materials are delivered, we don't have any problems anymore, so that's gonna be resolved as we go. What else? I need to upgrade the roads to better quality roads, these ones. I don't know what to do with these mud roads here. These are still being... Why are these... even this is not done. I was like, why are these people using these mud roads? And I even wanted to demolish these mud roads, but looks like this building is only connected with the mud roads, the right hand side building, so yeah. Low educational level, look how many, yeah, I think this is gonna be very important from the beginning to put as many professors, teachers here as possible. I don't know how that's going to work because we need to have college educated people. I'm looking here, we have 1 over here, we have 2. Wait, doesn't it tell us somehow? I know I can remove college-educated people from here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 6 or something, 5, 6 college-educated people. They're gonna be very, very important for this school. Plumbing, yeah, fine. This one, indoor pool, it's being built as well. That's fine. Church, like I said, it's not going to be assigned to anything. I'm just going to have locals build it because it is important. It's going to give them a little bit more happiness, but there's no need for non-locals to work here because cranes are not available. There's no mechanism that can work here, so yeah. That's it. We have a lot of other buildings already planned. You can see, right, I was like, you see that this one is not being even connected. I wanted to do some design thing here, so let's get this one, for example. This is what I was hoping to do. I think this, like this. There we go. Something like this. Footpad designs. Do I need a peace sign here? Maybe not. Yeah, this one is not good. Something is wrong with this footpath. Is there? This footpath doesn't have a middle ground here for some reason. I don't know why is it so. Even though you can see that there is kind of, there should be. Usually you can build it somehow like this. Oh, nah. In between, you're gonna cooperate. No, it's not gonna cooperate. That's fine. Let's do it from here. Something like this. I think this is gonna look nice. And here, unfortunately, it doesn't go. Something like this. Footpaths, monuments, container stands, something. Okay. I think I want these at least built, so if I go here, open this, build them, yada. All that good stuff. They're gonna do it on their own terms. So let's design more footpaths because that's gonna keep us busy. So if I want to go from here, so that means here. Here we go. Something like this. I don't know. I think it looks nice. We can put some flower beds, trees, whatever we want here, and buildings are pointing in that direction where they need to be connected to. So yeah, that looks nice. Oh, school is done. School's out forever. Yeah, we're gonna need more college-educated people. I can't order them to... I can order college-educated people, and I think I should. That will be probably as soon as possible. There's older students as well. Let's see how many people we have. Workers, non-educated workers, 62. We have university 0, 16 to 21s. I think there are students as well. 61, 62, 132. Okay, currently, at the same time, we have like 20, 30 people attending the school. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I think I'm gonna actually lower this even further so I don't waste staff, because these students will not go to this school if you have like 20 staff and only 2 teachers. Teachers have to be there, so this is just waste. Ooh, nice. This is just waste of anything less is waste of teachers. Okay, school is done for summer and forever. Indoor pool. Here we go. We're gonna go for university now. Boom. Design, education, technology, whatever. I give them a little bit of locals to work on this as well, but yeah, that's how I roll. Look at this, electricity is done, and substation here is not done, but it's gonna be done shortly. I think I need to start giving them more work to do. Yeah, I'm gonna start mixing this. All 3 can have one more construction, so I'm gonna go and cherry pick construction. So this is let's go for number 1. Oh wait, locals can do that, right? Overground, yeah. So let's go with this one for number 1. This here, this is the water substation, but it's not really. Is this? Oh, please tell me this is connected, because it doesn't look okay. It looks like it's connected, but I don't know these days with these thingies. That's always tricky for me. Okay, let's get 5 people to work on this one. It's only 8 days to finish, so let's go with this one. Right, one little interruption later, and here we go. Right, where were we? This is bus 2. Let's go with bus 2. This is already assigned automatically, and then we're gonna go for bus 3. These are also low projects, like they can be finished very fast, but unfortunately... Oh, sorry, paused. I paused it because I had a doorbell ringing. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't build this. Forgot about this one. Let's go in this direction because that's where the bus is. Okay, perfect. So something like this, like a so. Some of these are actually quite surprising that they're not being worked on. Let me just see if we have all the workers. We have no workers. You have no cards. I have no cards. Okay, that's gonna be challenging. We need to be sure that we have everything that we need. We have capacity for new workers. That's great. Uneducated people. It was 61. Now it's 60. It was 61 or 2. Now it's 65. But kids. Right, because they got older. That's why. I wanted to say that we have less kids, but no. I think we need to look at the 16 to 21s plus uneducated workers. That's 125. So that needs to be as low as possible. So this is what we are working towards. Now also, there's a thing with these schools that this is my understanding, and I believe this is how the game works. All the kids that go to school, they get a certain level of education. For example, this one is education level 0.2. When they finish the school time, in a few seconds, they're gonna get higher education level. When they go, well, eventually, or I don't know, maybe it started when they went to school, but they're gonna get higher education. Let me see if any of these guys... Is that school time? How is it school time if that... Okay, whatever. So they get I don't know how much exactly, but let's say 0.2. 0.2 educational level grows every time they go to school, like 5 hours of school says here. After they go to school, their educational level grows by whatever, some number, 0.2. I think it's 0.2 or approximately. They need to go to school like 5 times or something to get an education. So the problem with as many students you have, if you have a lot of students, their queue waiting to go to school is gonna be very, very. They're not gonna attend the school. They're just gonna go home and they're not gonna receive education. So less students you have, it's better for you, because every time the students wants to, the more capacity you have, more students will go to the we're gonna receive education and will not come back later on once they're educated. So let's say this one started getting an education, 0.52. Let's see what happens in the as soon as they leave the school. I wonder what's going to... There's only one teacher here, 9 kids. There's also capacity number. Capacity number doesn't mean anything here, because it takes them to... Was that 0.52? Now it's 0.57? Maybe. It means nothing, because the capacity of school means... the capacity is determining the happiness of the professors. So happier they are... let's see. Let's monitor somebody else. School time, let's see, 0. Let me find somebody who has very low school time, that they're gonna be in school for a longer period. 4 hours. Oh, here we go. So this one, 0.42. Let's follow his education, 0.42. They're gonna be in school for another 3 hours, hopefully. So let's see what their education is going to be like after those 3 hours. I think I noticed that it goes like 0.5 per hour or 2 hours, something like that. I don't even know if they are currently here or they drop down after the professor. Here we go. 0.05 grew for after like 2.5 hours or something. This is how their education is gathered. But if they are not receiving the education, then it doesn't count. Like they're not receiving the education. So look at this one, 0. Let's see if by the time the school time is over, if they're gonna receive any education. Did you learn anything in school? There you go, 0.05. But yeah, this is how this works. Now we're gonna have to have college educated people are gonna be probably the most important. Well, let's tackle this one first. 61, this is 127, and now we have 16 to 21 year olds plus uneducated workers. But I think we can slowly follow the uneducated workers only, because the kids are getting older, but then uneducated workers, we don't get them unless the 16 to 21s get to over 21s, and then they become uneducated workers. But yeah, anyway, traffic jam, that's the gravel production, that's all good, all fine. Okay. Many problems we're gonna have with the city, so we better start tackling them. Again, you can see here 5 workers. So okay, we're following these statistics elsewhere. Children can't go to school because schools are full. 11 citizens are unable to visit church or place of spirituality. So let's see what's happening there. 31 days for this stage to be finished and 157 days for the next stage to be finished. So spirituality. And then we have pub tavern and sports. So sports potentially should be done. I wanted to say shortly, but yeah, that, who knows how long that's gonna take. I can give here 5 workers as well because we have a crane here, so we don't waste the crane. But that's gonna lower the amount of workers going to the bus stop to work, for work, because they're gonna work there. And then we need to make sure how much apartment capacity has. The best way of doing that is the, where is it, overview, overlays, here we go. Overlays here, and then we have 3 flats. We have 120 and 127 and 6, so this is like 253 free apartments. So yeah, that's what we have at the moment, and yeah, I'm happy about this. This footpath is gonna be important. I think this looks nice. We have residential buildings here ready to be finished. We're not gonna go for it because reasons. This guy here without drinking water, but do they heat? They don't heat. Oh, they do heat. They do heat, but it's only one person. They're very inefficient because they don't have water, and of course they're not getting enough workers. So before winter we need to get more better educated people. Currently it's 64 and 63. That means, but look, 63 uneducated workers. It was 65. That means that we are 62 now. We are getting less and less uneducated workers. Yes, the 16 to 21 year olds are 64 at the moment, but they are growing from 15 years to 16. They end up on that list, but uneducated workers, they can't go anywhere, and they're going down. This is a great sign. Currently 126 uneducated people, and we are working on that. This is glorious. I'm really happy to see that. And I just need to start educating people in university, and that's gonna be a savior for us all. And let me see, because we didn't import anything except maybe some construction materials for like street lights and maybe roads and stuff. I don't think we import a lot. Let's start tackling the imports slowly, just see what we are importing. So bitumen, of course, fuel, of course, food needs to be there. Like I said, this is the electrical components for the streetlights. Let's go with last month, and let's go for the until today. So in last month and a half or month and so. We have steel for constructions, fuel, bricks, bitumen, bricks. We need to be careful about this. This is probably one of the next things I would like to tackle as a production. And boards. We do need humans. We need workers to work on this. And then this is expensive. Money maker. Food. So food, boards, and bricks, I think. Food, and I wanted to say alcohol. Meat. No, I'm not gonna go for meat. It's either food or alcohol, crop-wise. No, food or clothing. I think I'm gonna design the company like a clothing company. Like I do usually. Maybe even, or maybe both. Maybe we can do like the clothing factory, farms for it, and then food factory, farms for it over here. And then exports of all of that will not create any problems. But to mention again, now don't claim that I don't mention Mr. Dennis a lot in these videos, because I do. He's a guy with a big head. No, I mean smart. Big head too, but smart. So Mr. Dennis, he has a couple of theories that he taught me that I'll never gonna forget, and I always say this. Thank you, Dennis, for this. But if transport of people to the workplace, trains. I will rarely use trains as for transporting people, because we have trams, and unfortunately in this game the distances are so small that the trains, in my opinion, for transporting people don't matter. They are not that important. Like trams go to 70 something kilometers per hour, which is fast enough. It's very easy to build their infrastructure. It's really easy to import them. Even if you want bigger trams, I think you can combine them, but maybe you need a railroad depot for this. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't matter. Even if you don't, little by little trams are, in my book, one of the, if not the best public transport in the game, and I prefer doing trams. So, trains, I said trains, trams. So what's gonna happen eventually, I will build somewhere the tram station, and from there on we're gonna be going for, from the tram station we're gonna be delivering people everywhere. It's gonna be somewhere around about, probably around here. and then industries here and there and everywhere. Now, trams in modern times, previously there were streetcars, they were called streetcars. In modern times, they're practically like light rail vehicles that go off-road as well, which I will be making also. But I'm just saying that some of these things you can expect in my gameplay, because I think is the best way of transporting people. It's easy to make, it's cheap to make, it's just there's no downsides to it. I'm just thinking if there's a possibility of us making something like this. I can see that here we have a middle lane here, but not over there. If we can have a tram going through here, if we're gonna have these industries over there, I can start playing with that. That's not a problem. Coffee. I'm advertising coffee. Is that like a bad thing or something? I don't know. Traffic jam. We don't care. University is not done. We have 20 is a lot. Whoa. Okay, sure. I didn't even realize that. That's taking a lot of workforce from here. While I was talking here, 59 people, 59 uneducated workers, and we have 69 16 to 21s. Altogether would be 128, which is more than before, but they're not. This is just kids getting older and then slowly, ever so slowly going to school. So this is where they're coming from. So yeah, that's fine. I need to monitor here to make sure that the bus platform has enough workers, and other than this, I'm fine. Okay, let's see. Construction offices. Number 3 has 2 construction stages, 2 construction projects that can take on. These are already. Is that number 3 we said? Let's go with number 3. 1 priority, and here bus 3. Yes, and priority. 59 days. This is only 8 days. Hopefully they're gonna balance this correctly. And we have only 3 more projects until we're done with this. All the materials are delivered. Everything, all the work has been done. Just the finalizing construction with a couple of workers is needed, and the water will be flowing here as well. Well, with any luck, if I didn't miss something, like for example this guy here. Well, bus 1 is in charge of this. Who's here? Bus 2. This one is, we said that this one should be built by locals, right? So let's try that. For this is not important, this water infrastructure, because we have stuff. This is important. Absolutely important. This is Lenin. Yeah, this is very important. Let's just have a quick look on the apartments. We had 253 free apartments. Let's see what the situation is now. How much our population increased is 765. We are a hamlet at best. Yeah, so hamlet at best. How many apartments Hamlet has? 120. The same. The same? Really? Oh, it just grew. This counts kids as well, so yeah, they are being born. Okay. We can have these statistics in here, and then put, let's say this year, and then let's go population altogether. Here we go. You can see, straight up. What about deaths? Deaths 3. There we go. Birds 52. That's how you do it. That's a little Soviets. Come on, make baby Soviets. Okay. Continuing on, let's monitor this. This is still progressing. We need more college-educated people. This is almost done. That's going to be done shortly. Projects, construction projects. Here we have no capacity, and no capacity. Okay, so let's go. Let's go with the industries. So I'm gonna start 2 industries. Let's do this. I'm gonna build a line, or build a wall. Let's build a line. On the right hand side one, on the left hand side one. Hopefully all the industries are gonna be reachable from the central part. Doesn't matter. Clothing here, food over here, or no, clothing to the right. Let's go clothing to the right. I don't know why. Why the hell not? So clothing industry, I'm gonna go with Robs's factories. I always do. I think we need to go with the bigger one here. Absolutely, it's equivalent. It's fairly priced. Fear not. So leave this to me. So clothing over here. This only needs to have people entering this area. The storage is gonna be the one where the clothing is gonna end up in. How much clothing? Tons. 35 tons. Let's go like this. T the sucker. Here, this looks a little bit too close. Let's go T the sucker again, and here. Here we go. Do this, and here we go. We have a storage here, which technically we can use for fabrics as well. So if we go for a fabric factory, that would be the one over here. We need 5.7 tons of fabrics. 5.8. This is the one that we need. This is just making fabrics. 5.8, 5.8. I think they look both similar. The problem... Oh, what's with this not being feng shui? A bit better, but well, the problem with this, we need people to be in walking distance to get to work here, and that this is kind of problematic because here this industrial connection is gonna block them, block them. And if I make this kind of triangular area, I think that's not healthy. So what I'm gonna do here is build the only other industry that's gonna require workers. It's gonna be right here. And they're gonna have their own special storage for the fabrics. Fabrics are gonna be needed later for like cars, vehicles, planes. Haha, my ass! You're not gonna see the planes in this series. Not a fan. And this is it. This is the last thing we need to do. We can do T, so it's a little bit more palatable here. A little bit longer, so machines can finish it. Yeah, boy! There we go. So we have fabric, so we have a warehouse for fabrics, we have the fabric factory, we have clothing factory, and we have clothing storage. So this here potentially should be in between these, but it doesn't matter because they will be producing once this is full eventually, or you can limit the storage of this, then they're gonna be start sending like clothing here, but this is gonna be filled, you know, eventually, ever so slowly. This balance in the production between these two, that's fine. Okay, so what I want to do here is build a silo. I think usually I went for 8,000 tons silos. This is the thing that you're gonna need for the clothing production, for the fabric production, and we can be actually quite generous with space with this, because none of this now needs humans to work, people to work. So what we can do here is just connect big silo to this. By the way, I didn't forget this, but this is the place. This warehouse will be for chemicals as well, because clothing require chemicals to function. So clothing will require approximately 0.58 tons of chemicals per day. They have 15-ton internal storage, but we will be storing those over here in this warehouse. So yeah, chemicals are gonna go there. So we have a big silo that needs to be connected to big farm. So big farm is gonna be right here, and the biggest farm we have, oh, that's not the biggest farm we have, that's the biggest farm we have. Biggest farm we have, they're actually quite good, and I just need to have a couple of things in mind. One of them is what I usually like to pay attention to is the what's it called, the fertilizer storage and the liquid fertilizer and liquid fertilizer storage. So those two things. The fertilizer storage goes in these. This is for actual fertilized stuff, for like bio waste and stuff, that is compost. Yeah, let's go with compost. So this is what I usually pay attention to. Compost. And then the second one is just the big liquid storage, as little as possible. 200 you know what, I think I noticed that they actually like to drink these, so let's go for a little bit bigger, like 600 ton storage here. 600 ton. If you want to go for vanillas, 300 ton is fine, maybe. Yeah, 300 ton. This is 250, so yeah, I would be fine with 300 tons. What's the bigger ROPS is 1750. No, I think the 600 is fine. I will rotate it in this direction. All of this will require also a fire station here to prevent it from fire. Of course, it's gonna require water as well. I need to check which quality water. If it's a city water, that's gonna be decent construction project, but if not, this is gonna be fine. Okay, so let's start with mud roads first. So we have input and output from this silo. So I'll do it like this. I think this is gonna be our main kind of artery. This is gonna be farm. We're gonna need the fuel station for farms. I don't like to use free ones because I don't know when I'm gonna need the free ones. It's always a tricky thing to know. So I'm gonna go for this kind of input and output from the silo. I don't know if we're gonna need these inputs and outputs from a silo because I think initially... Yeah, this is construction. I was like, no, they can't have only like 8 vehicles floats, but now this is for construction. Usually I like to keep everything in the house, but often I had to put distribution offices, assign them to fields and to assist with the harvest and stuff. We will plan for this. I will not build it initially though. So that's it. This is the industrial area for clothing production right next to the hazardous waste dump. And yeah, this is what we have. Only fields are needed here, and well, the infrastructure, water, gas station for the tractors and this kind of stuff. Yeah, so this is most of the construction done. Fields, do I want to talk about fields? I can talk about... No, let's talk about fields later. The second would be the food production. Food production, again, you start from the opposite direction. The vanilla food production is 20 tons of food. We have Rob says here 15 tons of food. We have Rob says 30 tons of food. We have Rob says 10 tons of food. I think I would like to go for... This is easy. No, this is not easy, actually. What's the maximum production of your big fields? I think it's 600 tons. The medium-sized field is 1/3 of that, that's 300 tons. What I have usually is 12 big fields and 6 small fields. We're gonna talk about it just in a second. So I'm just calculating in my head, 6 times 2, that's 600 tons. No, 200 tons times 6 small fields, 200 tons. That would be 1,200 tons of crops. 1,200 tons of crops. Plus, you have 12 fields with 600 tons. That would be 6,000, 7,200, and plus 8,200, 8,400. So 8,400 would be capacity of the silos. 8,000, well, how much crops you would get, of course, they're going to be consumed while they're being harvested as well, so because factories will work, but I think this is a good buffer. Technically, if everything works perfectly fine, you would be able to go with a smaller, like, grain storage, but I wouldn't risk it, because harvest does last for like 3-4 months. Technically, we would be able to go with a smaller storage, but I don't risk it. I wouldn't risk it, and I won't risk it, so 8,000 ton is a minimum for the big farm with this field setup, so yeah, I stick to that. And this is going to be closed loop. These crops are not going to be used for anything else except this. If we have a disaster somewhere that we need crops in other industries, I will have distribution office and trucks trucking from one farm to the other, but that's going to be only related to these 2 farms, and that's about it. I really need to pay attention to the rest of the country, what's happening here. 1, 2 need times 2, and 3 needs 1, so let's go and finish these. This one is assigned. What's with this one here? This is going to be 1. Let's go this one with 3, and then we have 1 and 2 times 2. Okay, here we have nobody. That's gonna be 1. That's 1 times 1. And that will be water done for this one here. What other infrastructure? We have sewage here. This is gonna be bus 2. Let's go with 1 as well. Actually, no. Go away, and this can be done by locals. I think even better. Locals. So this is done. Anything else we need around here? We have a water substation here. Let's go for bus 2. Let me see. University is done finally. We have only 1 person in university. Well, 2 professors. We need to definitely lower this down to like 5, maybe 4. Nobody is going to university. Come on, man. Get education. How dare you deny my son his education. What do I do with this? Do I go with a research tree then? Chemistry. Let's see the research tree. Alcohol standards. We have technical university, so we need to be focused on that. Allows you to build chemical plant where you can produce your own chemicals later maybe. Maybe, maybe, but this is also a good point. Like here, I can just put another chemical. Maybe not. I want to say we can put chemical industry here, but just one like. But they need more storages and stuff. Nah, I think I would like. I don't know. I want to say I think I would like to have this delivered, but I don't really know. For now, I think I'm gonna just skip it. So let's go like. Remove this. Look, by the way, none of this is going to be constructed until we connect it to the road system, so this is just like, you know, example how it's going to look. One more time. Oh, right. Do I have everything assigned? 1 and 2 have more constructions to do. What do I want to construct? Monument, no. We have a church here. Oh, they have all the materials. I can increase the speed of this. How are we doing with the uneducated workers? 74 and 60. So uneducated workers are rising. Yeah, because we have probably less professors, because we have more the requirement for the college education. Why is there no building? What? Okay, let's deal with sewage tank. Oh, right, these guys are working on sewage. Okay. Sewage is gonna be resolved. I was like, where are the students? But there is capacity for 2 students, but they're not going. I have no idea why. Come on, students. I have no idea, guys. Nobody wants to get the education. Yeah, everybody's in walking distance now to the university. I have no idea, guys. I'll leave it as it is. I'll check it out later. It could be a power supply as well. Sure. Yeah, that's the... Again, locals can work on this. Like, who is working on other stuff then? Okay, let's go bus 1 here. And priority. And do we have this thing here? It's done. This is gonna... Ooh, they're gonna finally get water and have better productivity over here. Can't wait. Can't wait for the day. Substation. Locals are not working on this. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're done with most of the stuff here. I think we definitely should... yeah, okay. I definitely should start focusing on these. So we have bus 2, so there we go. Focus on this and that's it. Okay, so this is, let's say that this is the number 1 priority that we have, like for the chemical, well, not chemical, this is clothing and other stuff, yada yada. So if we go for the second industry, that would be, let's say, food industry. By the way, both of these don't require any research to be done. Here we go, mud roads. So food industry on the right. If we go for right, we were calculating how many tons of crops you can create. I think it's 8,400 tons with maximum efficiency of your fields. So this is what you should plan for, but also this is how much crops you're gonna get all together. So you need to calculate this in 365 days. So these guys here, the food factory, the creating 20 tons a day, consumes 442 tons a day. In 100 days, that's 4,200 tons. In 200 days, that's 800, and this is 8,400 tons. This is in 200 days. This is a little bit more than half a year. So this food factory that you see here can actually consume 50% more than we will get from the farms, at least according to these calculations. But you cannot really rely that your factories will consume all the crops, because you will almost never have 100% productivity. It's always going to be probably less than that. So what I usually go for as a first factory is this 15-ton factory from Rob's. This one is consuming 32 tons of crops. In 100 days, that's 3,200 times 3. In 300 days would be 9,600 tons. Of course, you will not get the 100% efficiency, almost never. So just bear that in mind. So I usually count that this is going to be fine initially. And this is simple. You just need a silo for this. You can literally copy paste the farm from here, but I will design the farm from the scratch again. So this farm is gonna need, let's go T in this direction. I don't think this matters that much. I think it's fine like this. Industrial connection. Simple, simple, simple. Bear in mind that all of this needs a lot of underground infrastructure from water, electricity, no heating, water and electricity, sewage. Sewage is gonna be needed here as well. So there will be like way more than this. This is just above ground construction. You need a food storage. Food storage is gonna be decent. You need to go with decent because food is quite bulky. So let's say like 500 tons of food storage. So like this. So you either have to remove one or add one. So yeah, 500 tons over here. And like I said, we need a farm. In fields, we can do this with a big farm from here. Entry, exit. I think this is also fine. Oh, and it doesn't have industrial connection on this side, but it does over here. There we go. Just for the sake of it, we can have the this kind of infrastructure. I'm just worried about this, that they're gonna start building it, and I don't want them to start building it. I don't know which I'm gonna go for first, but yeah. So fields here would be. Let's talk about fields now. Let me check the construction, how it's progressing. 1, 0, 0. So 1 in level 3. Who needs finishing here? Not level 3, but boss 3. Here we go, and higher this one. Okay, university. Nobody's going to university. There's still no electricity here. Do we have locals working? We do. Everything is delivered in 9 days or 2 days. It's gonna be delivered. Here we need a little bit of steel. Church needs a few more days to be finished. So I don't know why this is not working. Why there's 4 out of 4 professors. This should be working, but it's not. I'm gonna assume that it's due to the sewage, and the sewage is this one here. That's gonna be done in 6 days. We can have even more people here, even though this is going to be done shortly. And this one here only needs 8 days. We can increase this as well. How many people are on the bus station waiting for work? 0. That's a problem. Alright, here we go. So this is the problem. We just opened the pools. They have too many people working here. Shop is functioning. Hospital is functioning. Prison, there's no prisoners. Courtroom is functioning. Water is functioning. This is only, I lowered everybody everywhere. This is functioning. That's, I can say the best about it. Oh, this is too much. I think we can go for like 5 people here. This is functioning. And here, I think this is the one. Also 5 I don't know how, childminders. Let's go with childminders. That's it for now. Let's go back to finishing designing the fields. Okay, so let's go with fields. Fields are kind of a typical thing. I will try to put a little bit space in between the fields because I would like to plant some trees in between, but let's go like this. One field. There's no spacing in between these fields because these are half-size fields, so we don't care about those. These are the 6 initial fields. Why do we build small fields? We build small fields because the crops start growing once they're planted all the way to 100%, and you need to have you first assign these small fields so they're gonna be growing first, so your harvesters already warm up and start getting some crops picked up. This is also one of the things that Stats Nekwit was giving us advice, very, very good advice. You start with the small fields first, and they need to be assigned first on the list when the farm is finished. So you make those, and then after that you focus on the 12 big fields. So usually I would like some of the things that I like to do around here is for example, if I take the big field here, now I really hope that this is gonna look nice, but I can't guarantee it. I like these things. Now the problem here is that 3 Division is such a mean people that very often they destroy these fields that they're cut actually from one side or the other. But looks like in this case the gods of 3 Division had mercy on us. And we have a very nice shaped field around the farm, and I love how this looks like. So this is 1 field down. We need 11 more. 11 more fields. I will go like this. Uh, 11 more fields. Oh, I should probably just lock them. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad because this field, what I just did here, I will not cheat this in. It's easy to cheat this in. Crops here, destroyed crops are actually very bad because your field will not have starting fertility. So that's unfortunate. But I will lose starting fertility, but only on this one field. This is 1, 2, 3. We already have some road going in this direction, so I'm gonna give up on that area. Here, the fields are gonna have to be in this direction. I said I want some space in between the fields, and look at me. I think this would be it. 1, 2, 3 here, and let's try this one here. I think it will be like this. So how many fields is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 5 more fields. We can have 4 in the opposite direction to this. Again, not a big deal, but 1. I can do it like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is gonna be. Is this gonna be? Oh my God! Look at this field. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes the field creation can have like opposite effect than you would want to. So, yeah, I will be. Since I don't know where this road is going, I will just claim this field here as our own. So 1, 1. Rotate. Is it here? Yeah, it looks like everything is nicely aligned, so yeah, that would be the field. So let me just calculate this one more time. 1, 2, 3 big fields, 3 big fields, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 6 small and 12 big fields, and that's it. This would be the food infrastructure. Of course, there's many like gravel roads that need to be built here, and sometimes it's better to start earlier rather than later to start graveling these fields, because it's gonna take forever. I can see that some of these fields are not really perfectly separated from each other, but I'll have to learn to live with this, so yeah, whatever. So this would be covered in gravel. All of this needs to be graveled up. All of this needs to be graveled up. We didn't connect these fields with... And yeah, access to the fields is gonna be through mud. I don't care. I like mud to the fields. I think it's realistic, and gravel. Gravel is the best the farming areas are gonna get. 100,000 rubles we have on our bank account. This is nice to see. Let's slowly put this episode out of its misery. 1, 1, 1. We have 3. You know what? I have no idea what to construct at the moment, so we're gonna go and align with this. So we have a gravel quarry, so let's go with bus 1. I know that we are not using this one at the moment, but I think this is gonna explode very fast. So we have here bus 2 is gonna go and finish this road, and we have another road that's gonna be bus 3. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to the roots of assigning everything little by little. Now let's go and finalize what we did in this episode. So we finally have people in our beautiful republic. Unemployment too high. This is when they move in a new building when there's already a low population. 7 out of 7 workers with low education. Ouch. University. Still nobody in university, and we have the... I have no idea. Seriously, I don't know what's happening here, guys. Nobody's going to university even though there's professors. We'll see. I'm gonna let it run and we'll see how that's gonna go. But yeah, maybe I need to turn on the education. Let me see if I changed anything. Right, so what I would go probably just recycling, and recycling, first recycling would be what is this? Fertilization, study impact fertilization on field yields. Yeah, I think this is as good place to start as any. I won't start with, this is the waste disposal 1000, this is 900, so if you start here, that's good. Government loyalty, I don't think this matters because we don't have government loyalty still. And we have 2 out of 2 professors working here. Students in auditorium and students waiting, there's nobody here, so I have no idea why this is so, but yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to look into this. They're only... I don't know. I have no idea. I think we should have students, but I'll maybe increase the number of professors working here. Maybe that's gonna help. Anyway, education is progressing. How we're doing? Population was 765, 766. Now it's 790. We do have 75 16 to 21 year olds, but we have 68 people, workers, uneducated ones. So we need more college educated people. College, unfortunately, for some reason is still not properly functioning here. So I will have to see what is the problem with university, and well, at least we are doing a research, right? That is it from me. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comments, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. See you next one. Bye, bye.